We are back at it again here with another video to invest for tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for returns for to smash that like button to the minute you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with Bbig stock, Vinco Ventures Inc. pulling downwards and consolidating here and detaching from the overall market while the SPY went higher. Now our SPY bot at 9:40 a.m. sent us out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, call options went up 2 to 3x within hours, guys. And this is our new release that allows us to have an edge within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities, whether stocks are going up or going down, and you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected to the SPY bot, the QQQ bot, and our newly released Tesla bot, as well as joining the members, receiving this edge and clarity over the charts to maximize within the opportunities. Once again, the link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators. So Bbig stock is sitting here sideways, trying to create a double bottom effect, and we're going to break down some key levels in today's video. But I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. And we strive for opportunities like these every single day. So these are two of the three stocks I mentioned this morning. I actually mentioned three of them. Every single one of them gave jumps of 3 to 5%, 5 to 10% plus. But the home run of the day was ARTL. We caught this one consolidating in the pre-market, sitting sideways, slightly dipping under a bear indicator. Things started to pop back up towards the bell. It gave a small jump of 5 to 10%, sat sideways and dipped. And you could see that bull indicator popping up and shift into strength with 42 vision, hitting a highest point of 40% plus within minutes, guys. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with Bbig stock, Vinco Ventures Inc. As I stated earlier in the video, sitting sideways and almost forming a double bottom effect here, as if it wants to try to bounce back up if it finds a support within this area. If it breaks through it, we have some things to talk about here. And literally tomorrow is the date of every single person talking about this options chain that could possibly squeeze or create a gamma squeeze, right? And we stated there was a lot of open interest, but that it came all back down towards the charts and how things have been reacting in the overall picture. Now, anything can happen with a gamma squeeze or a penny stock like this one within volatility, but the charts will always let us know the rejection points or the points of strength, right? And that's the whole point of 42 vision. White with red borders is the dip area, and then the rip area is bright green. And we had reached it once yesterday and today in the pre-market again. And I stated if it continued, we had to watch it carefully. But if it rejected, it was going to transition way back down towards the dip area, right? And it went from bright green to dark green with red borders, red and white with red borders here, creating another dip area, and there you have a small rip. Now, not every single rip is the same. Some are smaller than others, and some are larger than others. But at the end of the day, that's the whole point of having clarity in the charts, being able to see the dips, being able to see the rips, and then also having that extra layer of confirmation with the bull and bear indicators, which I'm going to pull up Ultimate 42 Vision, and you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected to the SPY bot, the QQQ bot, and our newly released Tesla bot, and many more bots on the way to receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities, whether stocks are going up or going down. And you can now gain access to this resource as well and join the members using it to maximize within the volatility by receiving that clarity and edge over the charts. So here we are with Bbig stock under a bear indicator. It had gotten a bull indicator 2 days ago, and I stated if a bear indicator popped up, this was a really quick transition, and we needed to see if it could continue and break above resistance. And if it rejected anywhere up here, we could possibly see it pull back down. And if a bear indicator popped up, this was going to get canceled out. And here we are seeing it create a support again at the most recent low of the 250s, 260s, give or take, right? This is super important because the stock keeps on retouching these levels, and the stock has been in a downward trend for almost 2 weeks now. And I stated in yesterday's video that if this stock did not continue the direction to break through resistance levels and possibly form that gamma squeeze, and these rumors about possible Tyde news did not come out in the next few days, well then the squeeze has happened right here for now. I'm not saying that there couldn't be another squeeze in the future, but just based off the whole entire direction and behavior of the chart, the squeeze happened here and it lost fire and steam right up here in the 330s and on its way slowly down towards this options contract expiration dates of April 14th. That's the one a lot of people have referred to. I have not referred to that time frame. I have not referred to a specific date. That's just what a lot of people would talk about. That's the one with some of the highest open interest right now that we are aware of. But I always stated, and people would comment in the comment section, hey, this is a highly manipulated stock. Technical analysis is worthless. No, it's not. Ever since we broke below 270s, and I always stated as long as we stayed above it, the bulls were dominating and there was some strength through the volatility. Well, since we broke through it, it's been very hard for the stock to try to stay above it, and it's right there by a thread. And if it goes any lower, it may test the 250s, and if it breaks below 250s, then we have to start talking about the 230s, 220s, and possibly even $2 all over again, which is the 52-week lows of $1.94 to $2 range. So technical analysis and having clarity over the charts, I believe, is super important. And by the way, if you're a swing trader, a scalper, day trader, not just the 30-minute would work for you, but also we could use it on the 5-minute, right? You could see those jumps there from 267 up to 277. That's a 5% jump right there. And to the downside from 289 to the lows here of 262 on put options, there's opportunity right there. And yesterday, right here at the bell, it went from 269 to highs here of 293. That's 10% plus in just a few minutes. So it's not just about these 30-minute time frames and the 4 hours and stuff like that we're looking at. There's multiple opportunities to see dips and rips. And also you could see on 42 vision that white with red borders when there's about to be a reversal and when the dip area is happening, and also the strength. So it's all about clarity, moving within the moves, and maximizing within the volatility, because sometimes a penny stock, whether it has a possibility of a short squeeze or a gamma squeeze, at the end of the day, there's going to be a lot of up and down, and within the moves is where the money's made, right? With clarity and having that edge. And that's not just BBIG stock, that's any stock. Now, BBIG stock, there's still the rumors of Tyde news eventually coming out, which could be a further catalyst to the upside for this stock whenever that does happen. And then we also had the options chain data showing a lot of open interest in specific call options, right? Towards specific dates. But here we are sitting sideways, and I stated in yesterday's video, this was looking like this probably was the move, and things started to dissipate here. There's no reason for this stock to be pulling downwards, and then when it tried to come back up in this week, which is supposed to be the biggest week of the whole entire stock opportunity of a possible gamma squeeze, for it to be coming back down. Could it try again in the future? Possibly. But this whole entire week has actually turned out to be the opposite of what a lot of people expected. We still have tomorrow. I could be proven wrong, but I stated in yesterday's video, needs to break above 293, get above $3, and then start talking about 320 and all the way up to the 340s. We're nowhere near that right now. We're in the 260s, and we're going to talk about key levels here to the downside in just a moment. But the 4 hour has shown us that this has been under a bear indicator all along since way up here at $3.05. It actually negated this bull indicator and most of the move had happened here. Once that bear indicator popped up, things were trying to come back up, and I always stated this may be a fake out if it pulls back down, and if we shift from dark green with red borders to red bars and possibly a white bar, we could see further weakness, and it happened, right? And this bear indicator has been dominating the chart for almost 2 weeks now. Now, when it popped back up, this was a point where things were looking exciting, because once you hit extreme weakness or white with red borders on 42 vision, there tends to be a possible reversal, and you could see when it did it here from 199 all the way up to 346, and as I shown earlier in the video, and it did it, but we needed a bull indicator to pop up within this move. If it didn't, or it reversed back down and no bull indicator popped up, this bear indicator has been dominating within this volatility. Now, we still need to be aware of these supports that we're going to point out, but I want you guys to see the 1 day. Now, the 1 day has been very interesting. Within all this volatility up and down, this bull indicator is still holding true here at $2.30. Now, if no bear indicator pops up all along this pullback, or if there's a further pullback, this bull indicator is dominating the chart in the bigger picture, because yes, there was a big move from $1.99 to $3, pulled back down, but in the bigger picture, there might be a setup for the next bull run, whether that's a few weeks from now, a few months from now. But if it consolidates and no bear indicator pops up, or it goes further down and this bull indicator still holds true, it may try to reverse back up. And if it comes with enough momentum and breaks through resistance levels, in the long run, this bull indicator has not been negated. Same thing that's going on within the 4 hour. And you got to keep in mind, the 1 day is less volatile than the 4 hour as we see it. But this bear indicator did not get canceled out when it came back up here, or when it tried to come back up here. So very interesting how the 1 day is still bullish, because if you really think about it, from way down here to up here, this is still a staircase effect. I know it's not the way we want to see it, and it's the way a lot of investors did not want to see it, but this is a staircase effect that if it holds and doesn't come back down to all-time lows or new lows, this could be in an upward momentum. But it's not just a straight line as we would expect it, if not through volatility. And you always want to remember that things will be volatile. Things do not move in a straight line. But this bear indicator here, still watching it to get negated. The 1 day is definitely still showing a bull indicator. If that gets canceled out, well then the 4 hour and the 30-minute have pulled it down with it, and that's something to keep in mind. Now, the support level is down here at 259. If you want to round that up to 260, you can. And if 260 gets broken through, the next support would be down here at 243, and even further down at 229. I would just round that up to 230. Those are the key levels to the downside. And to the upside, right now, the most important one to see if the bulls have a chance to create a support is 293, to then push above $3, and then we can start talking about 320 and 340. And to receive clarity within the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot, the QQQ bot, our newly released Tesla bot, and there's many more bots on the way to get connected to the Discord. It sends us direct notifications to give us that edge and clarity within the charts, and you can receive this edge and clarity that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on the opportunities, whether stocks are going up or going down. You can now gain access to these resources and join the members using these resources, receiving that edge and clarity within the volatility to the markets, whether stocks are jumping up, going down, bearish or bullish. No FOMO, no chasing, just focused on what really matters and maximizing within those moves. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.